What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? This is going to be your review for Love and Hip Hop season 12. Season 12, season 9, episode 3. Look, buckle up because I got a lot to say. First of all, let's talk about this Carly Sierra situation. Rashida. Rashida. See, this is the problem I'm having with people. I don't understand why people be acting like stuff ain't black and white. Listen, the shit is black and white. Whoever hit who first started the fight. Period. Sierra threw the drink at Carly or mushed Carly or whatever she did to Carly first. Now, granted, they were arguing, they were in each other's face, whatever. I still feel like Sierra was wrong from the door as far as feeling like Carly wasn't there for her, but that's neither here nor there. So, Rashida talking about somewhere I'm disappointed in both of them and I can't believe that Carly did it. What the fuck did Carly do? And then even after the fight, talking about Carly should have just left. Carly should have just left. At what point was Carly supposed to leave? The point where she mushed her in the face, or the point where her assistant jumped her and they were both beating on her at the same time? Like, at what point was Carly supposed to leave? Maybe if I heard it wrong, y'all let me know. So anyway, they broke up the fight. Carly left, and of course, like I said, Sierra's assistant jumped into it, and it was real ugly, and it was a mess. So we see Rashida talking to Carly. We see Sierra talking to Bam, and they both telling their side of the story, and it is what it is, child. Everybody got their own opinion. My opinion is, Sierra, you were wrong because you rolled up on Carly first. You already got a damn open case. You already trying to convince the world that you innocent, that you didn't do nothing. The last thing you should have been doing is putting your hands on your friend. And then she gonna say, I cussed my assistant out because she was wrong, and no matter what, that was between me and Carly. She my friend. You don't put your hands on her. And I told her this could get her fired. Could get her fired. Should have got her fired. If you really feel the way you feel, and she put her hands on your friend and didn't have nothing to do with it, it should have got her ass fired. I don't care if she the best assistant in the world. And then you fast forward to the end of the episode where Spice said, and I love Spice because Spice said, she said, look, at the end of the day, she's your assistant. She know how you feel about Carly. She knows the kinds of you've been talking about Carly in front of her. You've made comments about Carly in front of her. So she felt comfortable in joining in and putting her hands on Carly because she felt like she had your back and she was rocking with you. And that is what it boiled down to. Period. Now, let's get back to light-skinned Keyshia and her boyfriend, Coco Van. Coco Vaughn. Coco Uliu. Coco whatever. Let me turn this off because that's gonna keep going off. That's a group chat, child. So they have a YouTube channel, right? And they look like they have a good time together. And you know, as a YouTuber myself, I'm all for it. I'm all down for it. She said, hey, look, with both of us being independent artists, she said we gotta find creative ways. What she was saying was we gotta find multiple streams of income. Boo, I'm with you, especially in these days and age, with everything going on that's going on. This is a nice, easy breezy way to find a multiple stream of income. As a matter of fact, make sure you like, comment, and subscribing while you're in here. But something that was said in that conversation that irritated me. I grew up on hip hop. Okay, I'm a hip hop baby. I get it. Okay, I understand the whole culture. I understand where we come from. But one thing that irritates me about this whole hip hop culture is that people gotta act like my story's worse than your story. And one of the things that her boyfriend was saying was, well, people give you a hard time because they think you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth. And she was like, but I wasn't. People don't know I hit rock bottom and I was homeless and I had to live in my car. Okay, but here's my problem. So what if you were? So what if you were born into a family where your parents wanted better for yourself, wanted better for you? So what if you were born into a household where your parents went to college and had careers and made decent money? Does that mean that does that lower your love of hip hop? Does that make it that you can't make music and that you can't be a lyricist? That was one of the things people came after Offset about. Talking about, well, his parents went to college, his father's an alpha, both of his parents are professionals. The fuck they got to do with him being a rapper? And I understand the culture of it. I understand where it came from. I understand it was born in the hood. I get that. But it has also evolved past that. And I don't think that we have to prove to ourselves, we got to prove to people that our life was hard just to be accepted for our music. That pisses me off. Anyway, that's just me going off on my tangent. I'm back. But anyway, so But we got a chance to see the two of them as a couple, and they look cute together. They look like they got their own thing going on. And at the end of the day, she explains, look, or he explained, one of them explained that I didn't steal him from nobody. He said, I was with old girl. Oh, that's later on. We'll get to that. Okay. So now we at the birthday party. Okay. It's Scrappy's surprise birthday party. Kirk, we see Scrap DeLeon. Scrap looking good, y'all. Scrap is looking good. You could definitely tell. He said he's been out almost a year. It's been almost a full year since he's been out of jail. He said he got 1 more year probation, and he wants to have a party celebrating his 1 year being out of jail. Now, personally, I feel like he should wait another year and celebrate all of it being over with. Remember when the Brat had that party on Growing Up Hip Hop, and she had like the whole prison theme, and it was celebrating her being off probation? Do that, Scrap. Now, I understand you got to do something for the show. You got to have an event. But maybe that shouldn't be your event. I'm just saying. Who celebrates being halfway done with probation? That's like after your sophomore year in college, you're going to celebrate a halfway to graduation party. Now, granted, in college, we made up all sorts of reasons to have a party. And we probably did have a halfway to graduation party somewhere along the line, child. But that was just an excuse to drink. Anyway. So, Kirk is saying how, you know, he was talking to Scrap. He was saying he had a brother who just got out of jail, and, you know, maybe the two of them could hook up. I don't think that's a good idea, Kirk. But okay. Listen. Charlene, I was defending you, Charlene. I was defending Charlene last week. But see, you know how when you get more information, your opinion changes? And it's not backpedaling and pussy popping when you get more information. It's backpedaling and pussy popping when you keep the same energy, when you change off the same information. I got more information, Charlene. And what I learned in this episode was, you are not just starting your own online boutique using their vendor. You are undercutting their sales. You are on the sales floor. You are working for the company. You are a manager for the company. And when somebody shows interest in a particular outfit that might be plus size, you tell them, girl, log on to my online boutique and you can save yourself $10. Now, at the end of the day, they ain't really saving shit because they're going to put that $10 into shipping and handling. But it sounds good in the minute and in the moment. And with that being said, I changed what I had to say, Charlene. Because, see, last week I was defending you and saying, why Charlene can't start up her own business using the same vendor if y'all are targeting a different customer? Because even though I'm sure Pressed has some plus size items, as a woman who is plus size, I know the difference between a store that specializes in plus size items and a store that has a plus size section. It is a totally different situation. And so I was defending Charlene because I was like, you know what? Big girls want to wear, you know, them fashions too. Some of them. Some do. And I was defending it, but Charlene, you wrong. You wrong as 2 left feet, Charlene. You can't be working for the company and be on the sales floor telling people where they can find the outfit cheaper. And like Rashida said, that would have gotten somebody else fired. Because I'm gonna fire you from my damn company if you telling people where they can get the product from cheaper. Absolutely, I'm firing you from my company. So Charlene, you might need to tread lightly, boo, because you're wrong. You're wrong. And Kirk said they even went so far as to pull her out of the store for a week, and the sales went up by 80%. Now, Kirk, as somebody who has worked in retail, I don't know how valid that is. 80% is a big-ass jump. If your sales went up 80% by her just not being in the store for 1 week, then she need to be fired. I don't care who mama she is. Because either she taking money out the register, because that ain't just telling people where they can go find an outfit cheaper. That ain't that. Either she just straight up stealing from y'all, or her customer service is so bad people are walking in the store and not buying something. But even that don't happen overnight. That does not. It doesn't jump. It doesn't jump like that, y'all. It just don't. But I'm gonna let y'all go with that. 80%. I have worked in retail. Anybody who watching this right now who's worked in retail, y'all know how them numbers look. To jump 80% in 1 week. Then my girl KK walked up in the party. Let me tell you how KK looked good. Now, I don't know if KK got a storyline this season or not, but baby, you can just keep showing up and doing what you do because KK look good. I don't care what nobody say. That KK look every much of the damn female Dawn that they be trying to make her out to be out here in these blogs. She looked like a female Dawn. She looked like she running somebody's underground empire when she came up in that party, baby. Okay. So then we have Scrap and the Bam show up. Now, it was a surprise party. Scrap was surprised, all that good stuff. He gonna turn to Bambi and say, did you know anything about it? And Bambi was like, Now, I don't know if she said no because she didn't want him to think that she was in on the surprise, or she really didn't know. And the reason why I say that is because fast forward to her mama showing up. Now, mind you, this party was thrown by Mama D. As soon as her mama walked up in there, Mama D was like, I don't want nothing to do with this. I don't have nothing to do. Like, I don't rocks with her, and I'm getting up out of here. And she actually left her own damn party. And Bambi said something to the extent of, she my mama, and, you know, I'm going to have her here because Scrap loves her, and, you know, this is for Scrap. So I'm like, well, if you didn't know about the party, how you know to invite your mama to the party? Because we clearly know that Mama D didn't invite her. Now, on the other side of the room, Mama D got a drink in her hand. They automatically assume that it's alcohol, and they come running up on her like the daggone popo, talking about, so what's in your drink? What's in your drink? What's in your drink? And of course she got an attitude and she got pissed off. Now, Mama D, they did you dirty, Mama D, in the editing. I mean, in your confessional, because they had you defending yourself, talking about somehow you wasn't drinking no alcohol, and then they showed a clip of you burping. Now, I'm pretty certain that burp was probably out of context, but they did you dirty the way they put that in there, Mama D, because they made it look like you was burping, like you was drunk. They did you dirty, Mama D. We see Tokyo Vanity, Shakana Joe, what's her name? Bambi, and it was somebody else. Was it Spice? Might have been Spice. And we find, well, it's confirmed. I ain't gonna say we find out, because if you follow her on social media, you know that Miss Tokyo Vanity done lost her her virginity, honey. She is in love, all the way in love. And you know what? I wish them well, and I'm happy for them. At the end of the day, life is all about chances. I hope that this boy don't break her heart. Hell, I hope she don't break his heart. But if she does, and if he don't, she will be okay. But she look happy, and I'm happy for her. Moving on. Now, she's talking about how she's working on her new album and how she's got all these people she's working with. And she said, light skin Keyshia. And one thing I love about Tokyo Vanity, if she rock with you, she rock with you. And she was like, yep, that's my bitch. That's my boo. What? And Bambi was like, I don't rock with her. I can't rock with her. And here's the thing. Everybody said this throughout the whole episode. Bambi, other than the fact that you need a storyline, I'm gonna chalk all this up to you needing a storyline. Cause Bambi, why you so invested in what's going on between Keyshia, your friend, and her man? I get it. I get it from a point of view of my friend, and I'm not going to, because here's the thing. I would respect you more by saying, he dogged my friend out, and that's who he ended up with, and I just can't be with her because I feel like I'm being disloyal to my friend. But for you to make this and turn this into a situation where your friend, where light-skinned Keyshia did something so terrible to your friend, and like she said in her confessional, at the end of the day, you don't never approach the woman. It's always the dude. And I feel the same way. Like, even if Keyshia did exactly what y'all are accusing, or Bambi, what you were accusing this girl of doing, that still ain't on her. That's on him. Your beef is with him, not with her. Even if she did some old dog, third, side chick type shit, that's not, your beef ain't with her. Anyway, so, and Tokyo had her girls back, y'all, because y'all know that's how Tokyo rocks. She had her girls back. Tokyo was like, well, look, that's my friend. So Shakana was like, look, I like her, and I want us to all, be able to hang out. So I'm gonna see if I can try to work this out and see if we can figure this out. So then we see Miss Sierra at her shop doing what she does. She does micro braiding and stuff like that. And she looked like she got a client. She gets a now Sierra, you did a couple of things, and again, this might have been all for the show, but let me be clear. You did a couple of things that, as someone who pays for services, would have pissed me all the way off. And I know people gonna pay and people gonna put up with it because you are who you are and you have a reputation in Atlanta for being so great at what you do. But let's be clear. You were in the middle of a client. You get a text from your lawyer. I'm not saying you shouldn't have took that text. Your lawyer says, look, I'm on my way over there right now. I have something urgent to speak with you about. Absolutely. What you do is you finish up that client. You say, look, let me go ahead and finish. Now, I don't know how long it takes to do micro braiding. I've never had my eyebrows micro braided, okay? But I don't think it take that damn long that you didn't have time to finish up that client before your lawyer got there. Then you call Rashida because you're scared about what your lawyer is going to say. So Rashida's office is right down the street. I don't know what kind of office Rashida got, but her office down the street. So she came down. Rashida could have waited in that back room while you finished up your damn client. Not only did you leave your client to go have a conversation with Rashida to tell Rashida how scared you were about what your lawyer was going to bring to you, then when your lawyer showed up, you proceeded to finish up that conversation with the lawyer. If you don't go finish that girl braids, eyebrows and let her go on about her business. But the good news is they did get the footage. I don't know what took them 2 damn years to get this footage, but it is what it is. It was what it was. She got the footage and it exonerates Sierra. And Sierra, of course, was happy and all of that. Listen, Ebby Reviews. Ebby Reviews. I'm calling Ebby Reviews right now. I know she's going to look at this video at some point in time. If y'all are not subscribed to my girl Ebby Reviews, y'all go subscribe to her right now. Ebby, I got a question for you, though. What kind of makeup is Sierra using that be fucking up that bad every time she cry? Now, we done seen a million people cry with their face beat to the gourds. And I'm not understanding why every time this girl cry, her makeup, it be looking like 2 train tracks right here. What the fuck? What kind of makeup is she using or not using? What is she doing or not doing? Ebby is my makeup guru, okay? She is the person that I turn to for all things makeup related. Ebby, what the fuck is going on with her makeup? But anyway, she get the crying, and again, I mean, is she wearing too much? What the fuck is going on with her foundation? What foundation is she wearing that's running like that? That is just a mess. And it happened every single time she get the crying. Every single time she get the crying. And it was so funny because at the end of this episode, when her and Sierra had a little moment, I mean, when her and Carly had her little moment, Carly was like, I ain't moved by Sierra's tears. Sierra always crying. And all I could do was laugh because I was like, she ain't lying. She always crying. All right. Now, this is running long, but I told y'all I had a lot to say. Love and hip hop, love and hip hop. We had this moment between Mimi and Stevie J. Again, I feel like neither one of them have a storyline, and the only reason why y'all brought them on for this little moment was for a storyline, because I feel like this whole first part of this conversation was unnecessary. If we really truly are moving forward and we really truly are trying to get past the mess and the bullshit and the sleazy J and all of that stuff, why did you feel, Mimi, did you feel it necessary to let the rest of us know that Stevie J hit you up on some nostalgia shit one day talking about him, he missed his family and he missed you? Maybe him and Faith had just had a fight and he was having a moment. You know how people do. Maybe he was going through some old pictures, deleting off his phone, and he just saw y'all in better days and he was having a moment. You went through all that and then said, well, I mean, it wasn't nothing sexual and it wasn't nothing that was, totally, totally inappropriate, but it's just something that if I were his wife, I wouldn't be happy about. So why bring it up? Then you're going to say all that and then say, but I don't want any problems between him and Faith because she the only reason why I'm getting child support. See, you shady as fuck, Mimi, because a couple of things you said. First of all, you said the only reason why he can afford to pay his child support is because he married Faith and she got the money and not him. That's number one. And number two, because we know it ain't like, anyway. And number two, if you really don't want them to break up, then shut the fuck up. Then she went on to talk about how she's scared of commitment. Her and Ty really in a good place. They're at a crossroads, but because she's been, she's been dealt so many blows in her life that she just doesn't trust people because everybody she loves leaves. And Stevie, he said, I want to apologize for my part in that. I want to apologize for the things that I did to make you distrustful and make you feel like you don't feel like you can trust and be in a marriage. Did y'all ever watch the Scientology, Leah Remini's Scientology documentary? Did y'all know that Mimi mama was because she even said that, even her own mama. Y'all go look at it. I don't know what season it was, I don't know what episode it was, but Mimi told her whole story. This is a total sidebar, but her mom was a Scientologist, and her mom abandoned her to go to LA to go be a Scientologist, honey, and totally, child, it's a mess. Go look at it. It was deep. And you definitely got to see a different side of Mimi and what all that she had gone through in her life. Anyway, this is getting so long. All right. Young Jock is opening up yet another business. I ain't mad at you, Jock. He opening up a club South Beach. He said he want people to get the flavor of South Beach without being by the beach. Shekinah Joe takes it upon herself to invite Bambi and Scrappy because Keyshia and Olio is gonna be there. Coco, Olio. Anyway, they all coming down to the club. Now, Jock's thing was, why the hell you bringing them down here to, tear up my club? Invite them to your house. Why we causing problems? You know good and damn well that Bambi don't see it for Keyshia. So that's when we find out that, Keyshia and, Coco was just like, look, at the end of the day, she didn't steal me from nobody. Me and her was in a relationship. Me and her friend was in a relationship. It didn't work out. I hooked up with Keyshia. Nobody stole me from anybody. There was no cheating. There was no side piece situation going on. And Keisha's thing was, and even if, Keisha's thing was, I didn't steal no man. Like, why you even dealing? Why you even got a beef with me? You don't know me. Baby show up, and her energy, of course, she on that bullshit from the beginning. She got an attitude talking about, like, she wouldn't even, when Shekinah was introducing them, she wouldn't even allow herself to be introduced. Like, I'm not interested in meeting you. No, I don't want to shake your hand. No, I don't want to know you because, you this and you that. And so, of course, Keyshia pops off. Of course, Bambi pops off. I mean, they don't actually get into no physical altercation, but they going back and forth. And Bambi was like, I'm just leaving because I just don't want that kind of energy. I don't want that kind. You started the energy. Like, you walked up in there with an attitude over some chick we never even met. Have we even met this girl, Bambi? Baby, we don't know this girl. Anyway, child. Anyway. So, last but not least, honey, Sierra then invited everybody to go to church with her. Now, look. Love and Hip Hop. Y'all playing with me. Y'all playing with me, Love and Hip Hop. With the half-empty, was it Bible study? Was it revival? What were they doing at the mega church in the middle of the week and it was only 20 people there? Come on, stop it. Stop it. Anyway, so they leave a church and it's Spice, Rashida, Carly, and Sierra. And they're having this moment. Sierra's apologizing to Carly. And she was like, I love you. And you're my friend. And I didn't know my system was going to do that. And I apologize. And I told you what Spice said. And I told you what Rashida said. Rashida was like, I think both of y'all are wrong. Y'all need to just work it out, whatever. So Carly done hit Sierra with, my best friend is Karma. And Karma going to handle you. Now, this is my thing right here, Carly. I get it. Again, I feel like Sierra was wrong how she handled that situation. But at the end of the day, both y'all been going through stuff, and neither one of y'all felt like that y'all were there for each other. And if y'all really friends the way y'all feel y'all friends, y'all need to go sit down, and y'all need to really figure it out. And you need to let her know what you were going through. Why you been MIA? Why you, because from where she's sitting, you're supposed to be my sister, but you went MIA at the time when I needed you most. But from where you're sitting, you went MIA because you were going through what you were going through with your bullshit ass marriage, abusive ass relationship, right? So if she doesn't know what you were going through and you don't know what she was going through, neither one of y'all know what the other one is. So y'all need to just go sit down somewhere and work it out. Like, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But that's what it was, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop it in them comments. Peace.